The Majestic opened nearly 50 years ago as a theatre and cinema. Many big names appeared here in days gone by, among them the late Kathleen Ferrier, Joan Hammond and Norman Wisdom. But like so many other places, it's now a bingo hall. Yet there's still one thing left from the early days which gives the bingo players a great deal of pleasure, even though you couldn't possibly get further from the sea than Cradley Heath in the Black Country. Yes, it's the cinema organ, rising majestically from its home below stage. For years it lay disused, but enthusiast Mel Edwards has spent 2 years restoring it, and now it's one of the highlights of the bingo sessions.
That was absolutely marvellous, Melvin.
Well, welcome aboard the mighty monster.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Oh, it is indeed, yes.
I've never been on one of these things before.
Oh, it's a rather exciting experience, actually.
I've always thought it's fantastic the way they come out of the pit. How does that happen?
Well, actually, this one's on a hydraulic lift. It's up at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And do they go down as quickly as they come up?
Oh, well, of course. Gravity assisted, they go down more quickly.
All right.
Oh, yes, we're going right down now.
Has anyone ever been crushed to death in one of these things?
No, I've never heard of it. There have been some amusing incidents, of course, in the past when lifts have got stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now we're ascending again. We're going up again.
Change gear. Have to have a license to drive one of these, do you?
Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
I must say the controls on this, Mel, look like something out of a Boeing 707.
Well, of course, they appear at first to be rather complicated, but they are quite simple in operation, really. And, of course, when the cinema organ first came into existence, you have to remember that under the control of one musician, they had to play effects for silent films. That's why we're provided with a galaxy of effects. Take, for instance, these, the chimes. They were a very useful effect. And another effect is the xylophone and the glockenspiel.
What's this thing down here that looks like an accelerator pedal?
Ah, well, that's a crash cymbal. That goes like this.
Splendid.
That one came off a drum kit, incidentally.
Now, I know you spent 2 years restoring this. You must have almost a fanatic interest in cinema organs.
Oh, yes, I've had a great interest in cinema organs since I was a small boy, you know. And I was born in Bournemouth, and we used to go to the local cinema. My mother actually took me to the local cinema, and although she didn't approve of cinema organs, doctors' wives never do, you know. And she took me to see the organ, and I like the cinema organ very much. And before long, I was turning up locally playing cinema organs in the area.